thanks so much for joining me today for Fat Loss Secrets. Fat burns in the muscle. So when you have more muscle, you're gonna, of course, burn more fat. And in that area, we wanna be able to, of course, lift weights to be able to get that. Stay with me all the way through because I'm gonna show you how the science and the research will show that all the way through, okay? So first thing is, let's look at that metabolism. So as your fat burning mechanism starts to increase, that's of course gonna be able to help to increase your calorie burn, and in turn is going to be able to help to increase how many calories you're burning from that fat area. Now, one of the things people will say is, well, if I walk, I'm in a higher percentage of burning fat than if I do a wind sprint. And actually that is true. The problem is you're using a lower percentage number. So when we take the look at a person walking, they're going to burn this many calories over the course of however long. Well, I can burn this many calories, get the same amount of calories, and I'm only spending this much time doing it. What would you rather do? Plus, you have less likely chance to be able to get injured. You're gonna get what's called EPOC, it's called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. It's kind of a mouthful, but basically what it means is you have an afterburn. So after you're done with that interval of what you're doing for your cardio, your body actually starts burning more calories in that afterburn, not only minutes, but even hours. They've been showing research, it can go up to even 48 hours, depending on how high the level is in that intensity. And that's good news in that area. So let's look at the fat burning mechanism between those two. So let's take steady state aerobics. So let's say you go out for a 30-minute jog, or you're just on the elliptical and you just kind of keep a steady state aerobic in that area. Compare that to what you can get with doing HIIT, high intensity interval training. It's kind of the big buzzword, but I want to explain a little bit of how you can burn fat in that area. Now, what you're getting is that EPOC. You're getting the burning to take place once you are done in that area, but you're also increasing that area of how you're building lean muscle tissue. Of course, we talked about at the very beginning, fat burns in the muscle. So when fat burns in the muscle, we want to get more muscle. So we do that by lifting weights. We don't want to lift 3-pound dumbbells if you are capable of lifting 15-pound dumbbells. Work in an area of anywhere from 8 to 12 reps if you want to really start adding on more of that lean muscle tissue, and then start working with the intervals. Now let me show you a little bit on what the research shows. Xavier Juan, I don't know if I pronounced his last name correct, Jouen, he has an MD, Men's Journal. He had shown men whose heart rates rose the least during exercise, less than 89 beats per minute, were 6 times more likely to die than men whose heart rates had skyrocketed. In other words, you want to get that heart rate skyrocketed. Another research study, men whose heart rates didn't drop by at least 25 beats per minute within 1 minute after exercise had a greater risk of cardiac death. And the best predictor of fitness is actually that. It's how fast your heart rate recovers once you're at that high optimum level. Intensity is key. So what you want to do is find a personal trainer to be able to help you in that area, and that's what we are here for. Somebody in the profession of what I do can help you in those areas, to showing you how to put it together to be able to burn that fat, and you're going to start seeing it get tighter when you do it the right way at the right time. Thanks for joining me today.